Hi, good afternoon. This is Dan Seiler with the Licata Group at eXp Realty. Hey, I just wanted to thank you for tuning on to this quick live broadcast. So I wanted to share with you this information, and I'm coming to you today from Lancaster Gate Development on the south side of Spotsylvania County. Most of the homes here were built between 1997 and 2002. The median price of homes, I think, is around $337,000. So a good family community, nice big yards. I'm in a park that has a walking trail, a baseball park, and a tot lot. And this is on the front side of the development right off Massaponax Church Road. So a couple of interesting things about the marketplace I'd like to share with you, and that is we see it again this month, just like we've seen in the past 2 months. In the buyer sentiment survey conducted by Fannie Mae in their monthly report, we're seeing the buyer sentiment with regard to purchasing homes decline again by about another 10%. So what this is telling us is it's telling us there's some buyer fatigue in the marketplace. So that's really important for you to know. So if you've been following Zillow or Redfin or Realtor.com, you've probably seen an uptick of listings in the marketplace. What we think is happening is folks are realizing it's a seller's market and they're putting homes on the marketplace. And we think that's a good thing because inventory continues to be a challenge for all of us. But what we're also seeing is we're seeing some carelessness with regard to listings and how folks are approaching a listing. And we think that's dependent upon how someone is working with an agent, whether that agent is part of a team or an individual. And someone said, well, why would I work with a team? And my response is, why would you work as a solo practitioner? So imagine, if you will, you're going to take a flight from, say, Washington, D.C. to Miami to visit some relatives in Miami or hang out in South Beach and enjoy some sun. Well, how would you feel, and this is the way we view a single practitioner, how would you feel if you went to the airport and you went to the gate agent and you checked your bags in and there was an individual checking in your bags, and you would feel great, I'm happy, I'm getting ready to fly. And then you went to the TSA security line. But instead of seeing a specialist who handles security, you saw the same person that checked your bags in at the gate. And you're thinking, okay, this is strange. The same person's at the gate as at security. And then you're going to give your ticket to the counter to actually board the plane. And that same gate agent is there to meet you. So we had the same individual handling 3 different parts of your flight. Then you get on the flight and think, okay, this is really strange. The same individual is handling all of these things. That's great. Now we can fly. I'm on board. I'm sitting down. The stewardess or the steward has got me comfortable, and the gate agent gets on the intercom and says, welcome to our flight to Miami. I'm going to be your captain. Well, that's the way we at the Licata Group think of an individual practitioner. In our team, you have specialists that handle every part of the transaction and are involved in helping bring the most that we can from your buyer or seller experience. So in this marketplace in particular, we want to make sure that 3 things happen. That you're following, I hope you can see this, proven, repeatable processes. Proven, repeatable processes. Now we say this because when you're doing proven, repeatable processes, what it means is a specialist is handling every component of your real estate experience. And that's what you want, at least in our estimation. Hey, we're not claiming to know everything, but we know a few things when we sell over 200 houses a year. It means our experience is telling us as a group, we're selling more than the average agent. And how do you do that if you're an individual practitioner? Well, you don't. You need to have proven, repeatable processes to bring the most return, either from the purchase side or the sell side of a transaction. So in this case, with buyer fatigue setting in, it means that, yeah, as a listing agent, you can go ahead and put a property on the market because the seller says, hey, I don't want to do anything, the market's hot, I don't have to do anything, my home will sell. Well, you know, that's probably true. It probably will sell because of the level of the demand. But say in this neighborhood, the average sale price is $337,000. If we're getting you 3% more in your transaction, that means we're getting you an extra $10,000 in the transaction. So which one of us wouldn't put in, say, $1,000 worth of work, painting, prep work to get the house ready to get that 3 to 5% return, 3 to 5%. So we're going to share with you, we think it's an invaluable thing about the Licata Group for you to follow that proven, repeatable process using specialists through every component of the home sale experience to generate the greatest return. You know, folks come to me all the time and say, hey, I want you to discount our listing percentage. And my response is, hey, I can appreciate the listing expense that's associated with listing your home. But aren't you really concerned about not 0.5% or 1% in listing, but rather 3 to 5% on the return if you follow our proven, repeatable strategies? And they're not complex strategies. We're not asking you to move heaven and earth. We're asking you to follow some simple laws that we use with every listing when we go out on every listing presentation. Now, at the end of this, you may say, yeah, I just don't want to deal with it. Well, and that's fine. We're not for everybody. We don't try to be for everybody, but we want to be for you if you have an interest in getting the most return on your investment. So those are my thoughts on today's live broadcast. Think about that. If you want to know more about the processes that are proven and repeatable, hey, just look at a listing, any place. Pull up a listing and then pull up a Licata listing, and the pictures will speak for themselves. That's all I have. Have a great day. Stay safe. Like us on Facebook. We have a bunch of events coming up. We want you to be part of it. Follow us. And if you want more information, just reach out to Dan Seiler at the Licata Group eXp Realty, or just call into the office. We'd be glad to help you out and help you with your real estate experience. Take care. Be safe. Bye-bye.